Ben Weinman and Mark Haka, bringing you the content that connects our community. You're watching NonStop Local Montana at 5.
We open our show tonight on this Tuesday evening with breaking news. Authorities out of Anaconda suspect foul play following the discovery of a missing person's body in a burned building. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Ben Weinman. We're going to show you some timeline of events that led up to the discovery of that body. Now, last Wednesday, September 17th, Pinnacle Peak Storage caught on fire. The facility is located at 11791 Montana Highway 1 West. The flames causing significant damage to that facility, causing the roof of that building to collapse. Now, authorities found evidence suggesting arson, and it prompted an investigation into the fire. In the midst of that investigation, law enforcement got a call reporting a missing person on Friday, September 19th. Then law enforcement, yesterday, they assessed security footage showing an individual near the property who matched the description of the missing person. Upon this revelation, heavy equipment was used to search through the debris. Searchers found a body under the rubble. Now, that body was sent to the Montana State Crime Lab for identification. We'll provide updates as that investigation into possible crimes progresses. Keep right here on NonStop Local. Beyond the big sky tonight, the man accused of attempting to kill President Donald Trump last year on a Florida golf course has been convicted. Today, Ryan Ruth was found guilty on all 5 federal charges, including attempted assassination of a major presidential candidate. During the jury's reading of the verdict, Ruth appeared to try and stab himself with a pen in his neck. An eyewitness inside the courtroom said authorities were able to stop him. The 59-year-old Ruth represented himself during the trial. Trump commenting on this development during the United Nations General Assembly.
Well, I'm very appreciative of the justice that was given and the way it was handled by Pam Bondi and Todd Blanche and everybody that it's been, and their team of people. It was really well handled, and it's very important. You can't let things like that happen. Nothing to do with me, but a president or even a person. You can't allow that to happen. And so justice was served, and we'll see what happens. But I very much appreciate the judge and jury and everybody on that. It was so professionally handled.
Ruth faces the possibility of life in prison. He's going to be sentenced on December 18th. In another national news tonight, the Secret Service says it has seized a cache of equipment in the New York region capable of crashing the cellular network. Agents found more than 100,000 SIM cards and 300 servers that could cripple cell towers, inhibit emergency responses, or be used for surveillance. According to one official, the network had the capacity to inflict widespread chaos.
It can't be understated what this system is capable of doing. Like I said, it can take down cell towers, so then no longer can people communicate, right? You can't use Waze, you can't use text message, you can't use your cell phone. And if you coupled that with some sort of other event, right, associated with UNGA, or, use your imagination there, they could be catastrophic to the city.
Now, investigators say the network was uncovered as part of a broader Secret Service investigation into telecommunication threats that are targeting our senior government officials. Okay, taking a break from the news, let's return to the state of Montana tonight. Talk local weather. Well, yesterday marked the official start of the season of fall, and meteorologist Mark Haka joining us tonight, telling us what we can anticipate. Hello, sir.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Great. Have you been outside?
It is really nice outside.
It's very nice. And by the way, we did have Jack Frost visit places like Missoula this morning.
We normally keep our windows open to, in the evening. I looked at my wife last night and I was like, Mark Haka said it's going to be like 35. Let's close the window tonight.
That's a little too cold. Too much air conditioning from Mother Nature.
Yeah,
Good
seriously.
Evening, everyone. Wow, yeah, it's typical, obviously, to get frost this time of the year. After all, it's the 23rd of September already. But now, how about some summer-like weather? Now, this is a look into Missoula. This is the time lapse from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. And what a beautiful start to the day. Of course, it was chilly this morning, but the sun is brilliant and it is perfectly clear around the state of Montana. So just a nice, and look at the fall foliage. You're starting to see the change coming in the trees and everything. All right. We ought to be upper 60s, low 70s. Where are we? Well, some of us are. Bozeman 69, Billings 71, but 80 in Great Falls and Havre, 76 Missoula, 71 Billings, 75 in Sheridan. Temperatures ranging from 5 to 15 degrees warmer than it was 24 hours ago, and that trend will continue. Look at this. This is the satellite radar. It's perfectly clear, perfectly dry. You got to go way up west of Edmonton if you can see a little green there, just to the north of that satellite banner. And just a beautiful evening. Winds are light, generally 5 to 15 miles per hour. Miles City, 71 at 7, down to 63 at 9. Sheridan, 66 at 7, down 10 by 9. Glasgow, 73 at 7, down to 62 by 9 o'clock. Lewistown, 69 at 7, down into the upper 50s by 9. Butte, 67 at 7, down to 59 at 9. Kalispell, 70, down to 57 by 9. Boy, wait till you see this forecast. I'll have it.
Mark, thank you very much. Well, this just in, Blackfeet law enforcement says they are searching for a missing teenager tonight named Gage Miller, who's not been heard from since August 10th. He's 17 years old, 5'8", 180 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a brown sweater and black jeans. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you're asked to contact Blackfeet law enforcement, 406-338-4000. Now let's go to Carbon County tonight, continuing our coverage of an ongoing search for a missing hiker. Red Lodge Fire Rescue says that back in early June, a hiker fell into the East Rosebud Creek at Rimrock Lake and was swept away by the current. So for the past 3 months, search and rescue volunteers have been searching for this hiker. In an update shared today, Red Lodge Fire Rescue says that members of the U.S. Water Rescue Dive Team from Billings were flown to Rimrock Lake. The dive team has specialty equipment which will help searchers look under rocks and inside crevices beneath the creek's surface. And it's been a very busy week for that Red Lodge Fire Rescue team. The department says on Sunday they got a call reporting that a climber got hit by a microwave-sized rock near the Lions Camp on Lake Fork of Rock Creek. The first responders helping treat the hiker and carried their patient back to the trailhead. The climber was then taken to Billings to receive further care. We're tracking a safety alert tonight out of West Yellowstone. Police are warning the public to be on the lookout following a recent bear sighting. According to the West Yellowstone PD, there have been multiple sightings of a black bear on the western side of town. The bear was last reported to be on Gibbon Avenue near Iris Street. And looking beyond urban areas, we're also seeing more bear sightings in our state's backcountry regions. The Custer-Gallatin National Forest says they're implementing multiple trail closures in light of increased bear activity around animal carcasses in these popular recreation areas. Those trails include the Twin Cabin Trail, West Pine Trail, Stillwater Trail number 24, and Second Yellow Mule Trail number 42. Now, to educate the public on how to stay safe during bear encounters, FWP is participating in multiple educational events. Today, the department held an event in Bozeman. They are teaching attendees how to use bear spray. And then they're also planning to partake in a similar event. It's going to happen in Troy, Montana during the local Apple Festival. It's going to be this weekend on the 26th. And with regards to bear safety, FWP says when you explore Big Sky Country, always carry bear spray. And hey, be prepared to use it. Also, always travel in groups and make casual noise during your hike. And make sure you stay away from dead animals. And if you encounter a bear, do not approach it. Finally, never feed bears. It's illegal to feed them in the state of Montana. Well, tonight we're bringing you team coverage of local efforts to prepare and train the next generation of the workforce to compete in the modern job market. In a moment, we'll go out to Alex McCollum to see what's happening at Montana State University. But first, we go to Joey Taylor in Great Falls, where Career Day just got a major upgrade. Thousands of students swamping the classroom for hands-on learning experiences with local businesses today. So, Joey, you were at the Worlds of Work event. It's a career fair basically on steroids, right?
You are absolutely correct. A career fair on steroids is the best way to describe this event. From military to stethoscopes, from law enforcement to heavy machinery, students had the chance to explore dozens of potential careers.
3, 4, 5.
More than 2,300 students from across Montana flooded the University of Providence and Great Falls College campuses to get a real taste of the working world.
I'm pretty happy. I'm glad people take the time out of their day just to make sure the next generation is going to be awesome.
For some students, it was a chance to discover something brand new.
I'm just kind of exploring all the different career options. and just seeing what I might like to do in the future.
15, 16, 17.
Others left with a clearer vision of what they want to pursue down the road.
I want to do like mechanicking and welding. That's most appealing to me.
Overall, educators say events like this give students a head start by connecting school lessons to real-world skills.
It really sets them on a trajectory that they may not even know exists. The possibilities are endless for students, and they get to see that. It's tangible here today to be able to talk to so many different professionals across, like I said earlier, so many different fields, so many different industries. It's just a beautiful thing for them to consider things they might not have been exposed to otherwise.
Organizers say the goal is to inspire the next generation to dream big and prepare for Montana's future workforce. In Great Falls, I'm Joey Taylor, NonStop Local.
Joey, thank you. And in Bozeman, construction is well underway for the new hotel on the campus of MSU. It's going to provide really great training opportunities to future Bobcat students. And that is where we find our Alex McCollum joining us tonight. Alex is here with a report on what that facility will actually bring to the Bozeman and Bobcat community.
I'm in the heart of MSU's campus where in about 2 years a new hotel will be standing. It's not just a place to stay while you're here for a football weekend. It will also be a place for students to get hands-on experience in the hospitality industry.
Part of the expectation is that our students are going to be there and they're going to be helping operate that hotel and getting valuable experience at the same time.
The hotel will be known as the Vim, named after lyrics in MSU's fight song, "We've got the Vim, we're here to win." Not only will students in hospitality programs at MSU be able to take advantage of learning opportunities at the Vim, but those in Gallatin College's culinary arts program as well. University spokesperson Michael Becker says these programs are becoming more and more popular.
We have a lot of tourists coming to Montana to see our beautiful state, and we need business people and trained professionals to help service those people while they're here.
Those students include future chefs and kitchen staff, hotel managers, accountants, and other hospitality professionals. Bozeman Chamber of Commerce President Daryl Schlimm says between the hotels that have been proposed or confirmed for development, there's a potential to add several thousand rooms over the next few years throughout the region. That means more jobs.
How do we prepare enough service industry people to be in our economy? And I think the Vim Hotel, along with the program that they're supporting through Gallatin College for culinary hospitality management, is a prime example for us.
He says these programs will be able to train students and keep them here in Montana.
They know our economy. They've been 4 years of school here, possibly 2 years of school here for the certificate, know our markets, and now that can make some of the best front desk people, can make some of the best managers.
According to Marriott Hotels, the commercial group will own and operate the hotel. Groundbreaking took place last week and construction is expected to finish in 2027. Reporting in Bozeman, I'm Alex McCollum, NonStop Local.
Well, happening tonight, Jimmy Kimmel's show is coming back. ABC announced that Jimmy Kimmel Live will return to the air tonight, and he will address the controversy during his opening monologue. The show abruptly and indefinitely taken off the air last Wednesday. ABC pulled the show after criticism over Kimmel's monologue about the MAGA movement's response to the Charlie Kirk assassination. Federal Communications Commission Chair Brendan Carr and networks of affiliate stations had threatened ABC over the marks. Yesterday, a spokesperson for Disney, which owns ABC, says they suspended the show to just cool tension over the comments. They said they feel that some of Kimmel's comments were poorly timed, thus insensitive. But after thoughtful conversations with the host, they did reach the decision to bring the show back. Now, Sinclair Broadcasting, which owns numerous local TV stations, say it will preempt the show, instead airing news programming. And Nexstar, which also owns ABC affiliated stations, says it too will preempt the show. Just want to let everyone know tonight, NonStop Local is owned by Kohl's Montana Media Company. So for those of you who are watching us right now on ABC, you will be able to watch Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight. Okay, coming up after the break here, Mark Haka returning with a longer look at our forecast. Plus, our team really excited tonight. We're going to be speaking with Montana Representative Ryan Zinke live this evening. We're going to be discussing a wide variety of political issues with the congressman who represents Western Montana in the U.S. House of Representatives, including things like public lands, freedom of speech, and our overall political climate. So stay tuned for that live interview tonight, 6:30. Keep it right here, folks. You're watching NonStop Local.
Get news and weather anytime on nonstoplocal.com. We're on it.